They forgot my ticket, so I forgot them. I'm Oliver, 34, the middle child who became scenery somewhere between my older brother Derek's law school graduation and my younger sister Vanessa's influencer career. I wasn't dramatic enough to be adored or successful enough to be celebrated. I was just there. When Vanessa announced her destination wedding in Maui, I was genuinely happy for her. She'd found a guy who could handle her brand. The family group chat blew up instantly. Dad planning snorkeling, Mom buying matching Hawaiian shirts, Derek bragging about first-class upgrades. Then, 3 weeks before the wedding, I got the call. Mom's voice had that syrupy sweetness she used whenever she was about to deliver a punch wrapped in cotton. Honey, there's been a little mix-up with the bookings. What kind of mix-up? I asked. Well, when we booked everything back in January, it was November. We somehow missed adding you to the reservation, and now the resort is fully booked. So are the flights. Everything is just booked. I sat there processing. So I'm not invited to Vanessa's wedding. Of course you're invited, she said quickly. We just can't get you there. Maybe you can find something on your own. While she spoke, I opened my laptop. Within 1 minute, I found 3 available hotels nearby, 6 available flights, all bookable right now. Mom, I said, I'm looking at options right now. There are flights and rooms available. Silence. Then, with a strained little laugh, oh, honey, those are probably scams. You know how these sites are. That was the moment it clicked. This wasn't a mix-up. This wasn't an oversight. This was a choice. I was the middle child who always made things work, who never argued, who paid for my own college while they funded Derek's degree and Vanessa's brand development. They didn't forget me. They excluded me. Okay, I said quietly. That happens. You understand, right? Mom chirped. You're always so reasonable about these things. I let her believe it. While my family spent the next 2 weeks buzzing in the chat, dress fittings, luau's, sunset catamarans, I started packing up my life. There was a job offer in Seattle I'd been putting off for 2 years. Stay close to family, Mom had said. Family's everything. I called them back. The offer was still open. I accepted. I didn't tell anyone. 2 weeks later, while they were clinking glasses in Maui and posting group photos without me, I was signing a lease 1,200 miles away. I changed my number, deactivated social media, told my 2 real friends where I was going, and disappeared. Month 1. Mom called my old number 16 times. Emails followed. Oliver, why aren't you responding? Is this about the wedding? You said you understood. I ignored them. Month 3. Derek showed up at my old apartment. New tenants said I moved with no forwarding address. Month 6. My birthday. For the first time ever, the family group chat, which I could still see, muted, was dead silent. Not one message. Someone finally noticed the empty chair. Month 9. Vanessa's marriage blew up publicly. Destination weddings don't fix incompatibility. They just hide it for 48 hours in tropical weather. She called my old number crying. The voicemail box is full. Month 12. I was sitting in my Seattle apartment eating leftover Thai when my building intercom buzzed. Sir, there's a family here claiming to be your parents. Should I send them up? I went down. They looked smaller, older, shriveled by a year of their own choices. We drove 18 hours, Dad said. We need to talk. In the lobby of my new life, I looked at them and felt nothing but exhaustion. You forgot to book my ticket, I said evenly. Dad swallowed. Mom whispered, we didn't forget. Vanessa said the resort had a limit. We had to choose between inviting you or some of her influencer friends. We thought you'd understand. You always understand. I did understand, I said. I understood exactly what I meant to this family. That's why I left. They tried apologizing, explaining, pleading, promising things would be different. But I wasn't the middle child waiting to be noticed anymore. I was the son who finally realized disappearing wasn't punishment. It was freedom.